So Dereck Chisora coming off of that big win versus Edmund Gerber, fifth round TKO. He looked in tremendous shape, and now he wants to fight Tyson Fury. This will be the second time that these guys fought. They fought earlier in Dereck Chisora's career, but when that fight happened, Chisora was in terrible shape, and we all know that he just mentally wasn't the same fighter that he is now. Here's a guy who's really shaped up, worked hard, and right now he's in the best shape of his career, man, and he's focused. This guy is finally focused. This is the same guy that we've seen slapping Klitschko's, getting in street fights. I mean, we've seen it all, man, spitting in Vladimir's face. So, the fact that this guy is focused now and finally disciplined and ready to put in some dedication to the sport is a great thing because I feel like Chisora is an exciting heavyweight. I think he's a very good heavyweight when he is disciplined. Um, I don't see any reason why Tyson Fury shouldn't take this fight. In fact, if he doesn't, or if he doesn't fight a heavyweight on the caliber of Dereck Chisora next, I'm officially gonna call him a bum. I'm officially gonna call him a bum because I'm not impressed with Tyson Fury, guys. This guy's resume really is pitiful. The fact that Dereck Chisora is really the best name on his resume, and Dereck Chisora really wasn't even a great fighter at the time that he fought Tyson Fury. I mean, he just wasn't in shape. He was really out of shape. So, I mean, the fact that that's still at this point the best fighter on Fury's resume, to me is a joke. I mean, that was so long ago. So to me, Tyson Fury has a lot to prove. I think he gets a lot of hype and media attention because he runs his mouth. But he's got to buckle down and fight some good fighters and earn a shot at the Klitschko's. Um, Dereck Chisora to me has been in there with the better opposition. Period. He's taking more risk, and that's why I think he's on a higher level than Tyson Fury. But as far as this fight is concerned, I'll be honest, I think it's evenly matched as far as the fight between Chisora and Tyson Fury. I think it's an evenly matched fight. I think uh, Tyson Fury has the outside advantage, and then Chisora, can get on the inside and do great work. Here's a man who was probably the first man in a long time to test Vitaly Klitschko. You know, and as far as I'm concerned, if Chisora would have came in as good a shape as he was in his last fight, he has a great chance against Vitaly in that fight if he would have came in good shape. So Chisora is a dangerous man right now, and I want to see Tyson Fury step up. This is a man who didn't even want to take the risk of fighting David Price. You know, sure we saw Tony Thompson knock out David Price, but Tony Thompson isn't Tyson Fury. Who's to say that that fight wouldn't have been different if Fury would have took that fight? And at the end of the day, Fury kind of punked out. So that fight should have happened, man. I want to see Tyson Fury take on a serious test if he wants to earn a shot at the Klitschko. If he could beat Dereck Chisora right now, I'll give him tons of credit for it. I could give him tons of credit. But I just think it's a great fight and it should happen. Whether, regardless of who you think would win, it's debatable. It's a 50-50 fight between these two, I think, if they're both in shape. But I think it's a great fight, and there's no reason it shouldn't happen. So, I mean, Tyson Fury, you were gonna fight David Haye. Why not give the fans a great fight and go ahead and fight Dereck Chisora? It should definitely happen in my opinion. I mean, it's a big name fight. You're gonna get paid. There's no reason not to make it unless Tyson Fury is scared to fight Chisora. I mean, that's just it. And I think Chisora, after that performance, is gonna have a couple of people running scared of him because he's in such great shape right now. So Dereck Chisora just needs to stay focused, stay disciplined, and keep this up, man. And hopefully he could get into some good fights. Uh, Chisora, if you can't get Tyson Fury, go ahead and fight David Price. Go ahead and fight one of those named UK heavyweights out there, and get back into shape. You don't have to jump in there immediately with one of the Klitschko's right now. Kind of work your way up, get 2, 3 solid fights under your belt, and then we'll see where you're at after that, man. But Tyson Fury versus Dereck Chisora 2, in my opinion, should definitely happen. I think it's an awesome fight, and I really hope this fight happens, man. What do you guys think of this fight, and who would you pick if these guys fight again?